So I'm here with Deathstalker, Daniel Bernhardt.
Yes. Stalker, my friend.
I see because I love his movies, the Psycho Gorman, Frankie Frico, and now Deathstalker. What got you involved in this? Because I imagine going through a script on this would be like, oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's awesome. Can't wait to do that. It was just some of
Ha-
sorts.
what happened was I got a call from Steven and he goes, "Hey, Daniel, I'm doing this movie Deathstalker and I would love you to play the lead." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in." And he goes, "Well, do you want to hear what it's about?" I'm like, "Absolutely, but I'm in." Because I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the old franchise, seen all the movies, and I love those kind of movies. So he goes, "So here's what I want you to do, Daniel. You play this warrior who's kind of lost, and you fight monsters. You slice their heads open. You do fight scenes. It's kind of like in John Wick where you get chased by all these assassins, and there's like this wizard who takes you on a journey." And I'm like, "Wizard? Magic? Sword fighting? Monsters? I mean, come on." It's a no-brainer, right? And I love Steven's movies, and Steven is a true artist. And just to be part of something like this, like I'm the luckiest guy, that he chose me. And it
Yeah.
turned out that Steven was actually a big fan of mine. He loved all my Bloodsport movies, and he loved Mortal Kombat Conquest. And that's why he hired me for this.
Oh, nice. And also, like he's got a certain kind of comedy to it. It's like Deathstalker is definitely like a kind of Beastmaster-esque kind of fighting wizards, monsters and all that stuff. But it never takes itself too seriously. It's got but it's not pointing at the camera, but it's got that specific humor to it. How does everyone kind of come together and get on board with that?
So that's really interesting you're asking that question. I had a dear friend of mine, Bob Odenkirk, who I worked with a lot on the Nobody movies. He's a big fan of mine. I'm a big fan of his, and he's always very supportive with my acting. And he goes, "Let me read the first 15 pages of the script, and let me tell you what I think." And so he read the script, and then he calls me and he goes, "Look, Daniel, this is really good. People love those kind of movies. But here's the trick. Don't fall into the trap and try to make this funny. Play it real. Be real in the moment." And that's what I did. So I'm not trying to be funny. This is just based on a reaction to what's happening. And Steven is so open with his directing where he goes like, "Well, that was really funny, but let's try this." And you know, I think the comedy, because to be honest, I was actually surprised how funny it was. I don't remember being that funny when I did it. But when it came all together, like just think about this. You put me in tight pants, long hair, this beautiful costume, my arms showing, me running around with a big sword, talking to a wizard who gives me a hard time.
Yeah, very
Now that's
badass.
pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then the wizard pushing me around, I go, "Hey, stop it. Come on." And then the wizard going like, and I go like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "You're doing this on purpose." I mean, it was just, and look, I've been in this game for 30 years and I love acting and I love creating characters. And this was just a really fun character to play.
Nice. And you also have a huge stunt background. Did you get to do much of that in this? And like
What?
a stunt background.
Yeah. So, I mean, ever since I started in this business, I'm a martial artist. So I got into this business being a martial artist, doing Bloodsport 2 and do the whole franchise, replacing Van Damme. And this comes to me very natural. The sword fighting, the kicking, the punching, the action. It's something I've done for a very long time. And I work with the best team in the world. I work with 8711, who are awesome. My mentor, Chad Stahelski, and I learned so much from those guys, all my stunt buddies. So all the experience I've gathered for the last 30 years in fighting in movies, all the acting I've learned, it's all in Deathstalker now.
Nice. And just the way you talk about this movie sounds like you had a complete blast on the set. What was some stuff when doing Deathstalker that might have caught you off guard a little bit? Like, oh, didn't think this would be that challenging, or wasn't expecting this going in, or so on and so forth.
Like I said earlier, I've been doing this for a long time. So there's really nothing like unexpected. It's like every day I go to set is a good day because this is my happy place. This is what I love to do. I mean, there's moments, where we're the end scene with the sword.
Yeah.
I'm going like, "No more blades."
It
The
was
sword fell apart. And I'm like, oops, I'm sorry. Then props comes in and they're gluing the sword back together. And I remember Andy RTP going like, hey, Daniel, when you do this, can you just spin the sword? I'm like, sure. And I'm spinning the sword and whoosh, the blades came off. It was so funny. I'm like, sorry.
That completely practical real life sword. I can't believe you had problems with that.
I know.
Well, so with the you got like all the puppets and all the special effects. Like what was kind of what was that kind of thing like? Because on the screen it looks kind of like a guar video a lot of times, but I imagine on set like do you do like green screen stuff a lot, or is a lot of this practical?
I think it's all practical. The only green screen that we did was we did one shot green screen and that's it. It's when the ray flies through the air and I'm going like, ooh, and then it drops you on the ground with the treadites. That's the only shot that was done green screen. Everything else is practical. I'm fighting every monster. I'm fighting the two-headed monster. I'm hugging the swamp monster. I'm fighting with the stone man. It's all practical. And that's Steven's specialty. That's his world. That's where he shines. So all credit to Steven.
And then, well, all right. So then, what about Patton Oswalt, his doodad? Because he looks like incredibly smaller, much. Or are you just that huge, or because he looks tiny in this movie?
I'm 6'3".
Oh, okay. I don't know how tall Patton Oswalt is in real life, but he just looks tiny in that movie. I thought maybe they did like some forced perspective or something.
Oh, no. It was played by somebody called Laurie, a woman.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, and Patton did the voice. And this was actually, now talking about Laurie, the very beautiful thing about this was Laurie is female, Patton is male, but the character is written for male, but it was played by female, which I think in the end changed so much for me. It made it very special because I think my comedy changed. Talking to a woman, then talking to a man, but then Laurie's being replaced by a man's voice. So I think it gave it a very special, unique vibe to the film.
Nice. Well, Deathstalker is going to come out in theaters October 10th. I can't wait to watch this with a crowd because it was an incredible amount of fun. Just
You must.
It's written in the stars. It's going to happen. But before I let you go, I want to get one film recommendation from you. Just a movie that's like, this movie's real good and not enough people talk about it.
That's playing right now?
Oh, just in general, a movie that's personal to you, or a movie that you like and that you just
one of my
needs more love.
favorite movies, and it's just, I mean, I'm a movie geek. The first Matrix is still one of my favorite films. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Rocky, Gladiator, those are my favorite movies.
Nice. Well, Daniel, congratulations on the movie and thanks for joining me today.
And tell your audience they must go see it October 10th in theaters. Check your local listings.
Or Deathstalker will come for them.
Deathstalker will come for you.